Hello, my dear Capricorn, and welcome to your card of the week. And the card for Capricorn for this week is the Emperor. Nice. Super, super, super nice. Now, the Emperor is a card from the Major Arcana, the fifth one. Although it is actually numbered 4, it has the number 4 in Latin numerals, because most of the decks start with a 0, the full. There's some decks like the Taylor decks that put the full directly to the end, at the end of the full deck, so it's like probably the card like 78 or something, you know. So the Emperor talks is very often associated with authority and rules and strictness and things like that. But basically I see in the Emperor the time where you come in within you, you reach yourself, you become one with yourself, like you return in your essence to your essence, and together you click, and that is where from that point on you can, let's say, conquer the world if you are in like that kind of mood. Or I would put it that the world will be your oyster. It is the realization of the powers in the physical realm and how much you can do and how much you can change and affect and create and manifest, and how much you can also direct, how much you can give direction to in your environment and in your world. This is also about taking your place in the world, something that we talked about also in the Empress. This is also about taking responsibility for yourself. But for me, responsibility is something that happens automatically when you realize that you yourself is the sun of your solar system, right? You are like the king and the queen of your castle. You are the most important thing in your life. You are the nucleus to your atom. You are the center of your universe, basically. And when you realize that and you really feel one and connected with yourself and clicked in and and strong, then there is nothing that can make you submit. The Emperor is realizing that once you are one with yourself, no one can make you a slave anymore. You're a king among kings, you're a queen among queens, you have your absolute freedom. And that is where you can also understand how you really function, where your power is coming from, and also allow yourselves to experience life freely and feeling strongly, feeling strong, knowing that whatever happens, you got this, you absolutely got this. And another thing that is connected to that and related to that is that from that point on, since you feel that you got it, right, experience is now not about doing the right thing or the proper thing or the efficient thing. It is about doing something consciously, and therefore from this point on you have also room for mistakes. If you feel that you're somewhere and you want to move forward, you want to take things in your hands, but you're afraid that you're going to fail, you're afraid that you're going to make a mistake, the Emperor tells you, you are here to do exactly that. Not to fail, not to make mistakes, but to experience things. And you know what? If things always go exactly the way you want them, and the Emperor tells you that that has happened, and if it hasn't happened yet, you feel it happening, right? But if things always go the way you want them, then you won't be able to experience anything unless you get, to that idea first. But if you leave a little bit space for magic, and some things don't go exactly as you planned them, then in this randomness, in this mistake, to put it this way, and I do like air quotes right now, so mistake, then you wouldn't get a chance to take a path less taken and experience maybe something that brings you closer to the same goal that you had to begin with, but through a much, much better path and to a much, much better degree and result. So the Emperor says, you know what? You can trust yourselves. You can trust yourselves. You came into this world as the magician. You know you have this. You have everything that you need. This is about, like deciding that it is okay. It is absolutely okay. You have at least my permission completely. Blame me if you want, but it is okay. I take the responsibility like the Emperor. I take the responsibility to say this to you. It is absolutely okay to take the matters in your hands and create your own life the way you want to create them, and make the steps that you want to make, take the steps, that you want to take, and make the decisions that you want to make. And don't you worry, because people will recognize this to you. Again, king among kings, queen among queens, right? It's not about above and under. So this is realizing who you really are and what you can really do. In business, it could also mean that if you're looking for a leading position, you're getting it. It means that maybe you're meeting the right person that can make things happen for you. For people that they are interested in male energies, in love, then that could mean that they find their soulmate. They find like the ideal mate. And for male energies, that means that they come to the point where they actually feel that they are there where they want to be, in order to fall in love, to be in love, and connect from that level of being in yourself. This is basically having a very good spine, ladies and gentlemen. So trust it. Trust your strength and your power. So, my dear ones, my dear Capricorns, that was your card for this week. Remember, you are all divine. I love you loads. Always. This was a big kiss from me, Katerina Pavlou, and the Lightworks Method. And until next week, I wish you a lovely time. Take care.